What's good? What's good? What's good? What is good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth. Give you the raw content that you deservedly need. I'm on break right now, but gotta get some views in. If you're in the chat, make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe to the channel. New Media Nation United. It's a family. It's a way of life. Now, this game against the Kings. What did I tell you guys about Davion Mitchell? Davion Mitchell was a dog at Baylor. When he played at Baylor, he shut everybody down. Davion Mitchell shut everybody down in the Big 12 conference, NCAA tournament, you name it. He shut down Gonzaga. He shut down Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham did have points in that one game, but that was we're not going to count garbage time points. He shut that whole team down, and he did the same thing with the Hornets. Davion Mitchell is a dog. I'm not surprised what he did. And make sure you hit the like button before joining in. Danny says that boy Davion is special. Yeah, he is special. He is special. But earlier, if you listened to the stream earlier, I told you guys this dude's a problem. So I wasn't surprised that Bookknight had the game he did. Now, Bookknight, what he needs to work on is he needs to use his skill set. He got all that athleticism, quick twitch, but he doesn't use it enough. He wants to slow the game down. And what Davion Mitchell was doing, he was speeding him up. And Bookknight was not comfortable. Now, as for LiAngelo Ball, Jello had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Jello played hard. Again, I'm judging Jello as a rookie. This is his first time in the NBA. He hasn't played in 2 years. Yeah, Riller was a disappointment this season. Riller, I'm going to tell you about Grant Riller. He regressed. He's worse than last year. Grant Riller is worse than last year, which is a freaking shame. Gregory Sutton says, James isn't easy for the NBA, sadly. Hornets need another guard. I'm telling you, Davion Mitchell's about to shut every other guard down. Really, and yeah, Jello did play 20 minutes. If I'm the Kings, I'm not playing Davion Mitchell another game. He's earned his stripes. Rave Kingdom, I did see Ball hogging, but that's what's going to happen in the Summer League. Remember I told you guys this? That Jello got to look out for himself because people are going to take their shots. Remember, the Hornets rescinded Grant Riller's contract. So I'm not surprised that Grant Riller was ball hogging. When the organization rescinds your contract and you got a player playing in the Summer League, what are they going to do? Common sense, they're going to look out for themselves. But I'm not going to overreact to this game, especially for Jello. Y'all know what I've been saying. Game 3. I want to see Game 3. That's just my opinion. Game 3, I want to see the adjustments Jello needs to do. I was talking to my boy Rev. Shout out to Rev, King Fuse Lit House. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. The good thing about Rev, he knows the game. He's played basketball before. We all know, looking at Jello, that Jello needs a counter. So when a team runs him off the three-point line, he could tack and use that big frame of his. Yeah, the defense was good, Jotty Reed. Yeah, the defense was good. I love the hustle from Jello. This is why I think Jello had a solid day today. I don't care if he just had 10 points. I'm looking at all the other details. Jello hustled. He played defense. He used his weight to change up direction. Yeah, Nicole Powers, Jello did have a solid day. See, a lot of people got all these high expectations of Jello, talking about he going to get 20 a night. This is the reason why I didn't say all that stuff. What's good, Drum Keys? Actually, the turnovers was disastrous. We know that Davion Mitchell is the stuff when it comes to defense, but the turnovers were trash. Jack Summers says he also got his teammates to play hard. I did see that. The fourth quarter was telling. Yeah, Jello needs more minutes. Those other guys, Darlington supposed to be the shooter. He was a no-show. We got 70 plus people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Drum keys. We all know that Bookknight is not a point guard. Here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to save money. The Hornets are cheap. They're trying to save money by letting Bookknight play point guard so they don't have to get another one. No, Bookknight is a shooting guard. And keep it like that. He's not a point guard. I repeat, Bookknight's not a point guard. But they're forcing this point guard play to say, hey, if Bookknight could just play spot up point guard time to time, we don't have to pay no money to nobody. Nothing good happens when you're cheap. Shout out to the homie Anthony King. He said the Ball brothers always find a way to overcome adversity. That's why I wanted to see Game 3. I'm sticking to it. So I could cut my L's with Riller, but I've been right about Jalen Green. I've been right about Davion Mitchell. I've been right about Kai Jones. Kai Jones' athleticism is just out of this world. I was right about a lot of these prospects. Again, when you're analyzing talent, you're not going to be 100% right. Even Rashard Phillips, who's a great talent evaluator, he was wrong on Luka. But he's right 95% of the time. So you'll take that. Ashley says, I'm waiting on his playmaking ability. Bookknight was bragging about. I think he has it. They're playing him out of position. He ain't no point guard. Johnny Reed says, Bookknight basketball IQ is not good. Nah, that's why he need that LaMelo Ball training school. I want to see Bookknight. It's too early for him. I want to see how he does in training camp. How he plays around, when he practices with LaMelo and the chemistry. That's what I want to see. I'm judging these players like rookies. I got to be fair to them because look what they did to LaMelo. And I'm not saying any of these players, none of these players are like LaMelo. LaMelo, I mean, he won Rookie of the Year, and he wasn't even given the ball enough. We got 90-plus people in the chat. Hit the like button so I can stay on. Nick Richards was garbage can juice. Waste of space. J.K. Robinson, you do have a point, but there was playing spot duty. There was some times when Bookknight played point guard. And you saw what Davion Mitchell was doing. So we know both of them played point guard time to time. They took turns playing point guard. They thought they could just give the off man the ball and let it have it, but Davion Mitchell knows how to switch on defense. And he caused the Hornets havoc. They couldn't move anywhere. Yeah, I noticed that, Swole. Hornets ain't running no offense. Casanova said, I see why JB ain't played bigs last year. Oh, yeah. JB's right on that one thing. They're terrible. Yeah, NLE Chakra. Down to Davion Mitchell with 9 assists and shutting teams down. Man, that brother's the truth. I'm from Houston, Texas. Now, I know I live in the West Coast now, but I pay attention to Big 12 basketball. What Davion Mitchell did, I'm not surprised by any of this. Not one bit. NLE says they was freezing out Jello. Yeah, they were looking out for themselves. That's what happens when you try to make the team. I know. That's how the game goes, man, unfortunately. Jello just gotta do what he gotta do. By Jello playing 20 minutes, had 10 points, 5 rebounds, was playing defense, being scrappy. He impressed in that aspect. He had a solid game. Again, I'm judging him as a rookie, as a first-year player in the NBA. Nicole Power says, I think LaMelo didn't have this opportunity. Had he figured out he was doing all along, get out of the mug. Yeah, he got out of the mud. I don't know what they doing with Vernon Carey Jr. Yeah, I did see that Casanova. Jello was running every time. He wanted to speed up that pace, but them guards wanted to slow it down, man. They didn't want to run. And I bet you if the Hornets was running more, they would have had more points. But nah, they want to slow the pace down and let Davion Mitchell clamp up on them. That was the stupidest thing I ever saw. Hey, I'm excited for that tournament. That Summer League tournament, that's what I'm excited for. Oh, yeah, Vernon Carey's injured. That's what J.K. Robinson said. Thank you for the update, brother. We got 130 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button, show love to the channel. New Media Nation United, man. It gets no Riller. You know, Grant Riller makes you not even want to say Riller. Boy, social media is so funny, man. I had so many people say, oh, you were wrong on a Grant Riller pick. And then I list all the names I was right about. Then it's funny, but it's all love, though. There's a lot of players who are favorites who you thought there was somebody, and then they're not. Grant Riller got worse. That's embarrassing when you're worse than last year. If you would have told a talented scout, remember, Grant Riller was a favorite of Rashard Phillips. He was a favorite by Mike Schmitz to be a second-round steal. That's why it's a shocker to people. Grant Riller's playing slow. He's forcing things, man. He needs to chill out and analyze the game. Casanova said their guard, that dude with the glasses, suck. They have no offensive ability. Nah. They were better off just running everything to Kai Jones if they were going to do this shit. Casanova says him and Riller looks way worse than he did in this summer league last year. He was a bucket. Grant Riller, I don't know if you remember, in the end of games and in the end of the year in the NBA, he played a couple minutes. He would always come in and hit big threes and get key assists. He was playing more in April. I see none of that now. Grant Riller has turned into a ball stopper, like Yassine just pointed out. Literally a ball stopper. He's stopping the ball. If it's LaMelo Ball, if it's LiAngelo Ball, if their last name is a Ball, he's stopping the damn offense. Orlando says, bro, I'm honest. If I'm honest, Jello's solid, but he needs off-ball movement to be vocal. Just give Jello time, bro. Give him time. It's been a while. He's still got to get used to the NBA game. I'm not going to be on here talking about, oh, Jello going to have 20 points every game. That's not realistic at all. Let him find his rhythm. Let him get comfortable. Let him be Jello. I just want Jello to be Jello. Jello had a solid game. I'm not going to nitpick Jello. And I'm not saying what y'all saying is wrong. I'm just saying I'm not going to nitpick Jello knowing he hasn't played in a while. Jello will be just fine. Jello has already exceeded expectations. Jello had 16 points in 16 minutes the first game. In a game against a defensive team, scouts said the best defensive guards, because Ramsey is a good defensive guard too for the Kings. Jello had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, barely being used in, 20 minutes? That's solid. That's very solid, man. So if you're a fan of Jello, if you're a fan of the Hornets, you should like what you saw in a sample size. I want to see Jello, let's say everything goes right and they play in the preseason, when he plays with his brother, when he plays with pros, real pros. I bet you he'll find his three-point shots. Because, you know, teams are double teaming LaMelo Ball. The rookie year he had, he's going to get double teams. Like, I want to see it from a preseason game. When you have a point guard that could just dissect the defense. Yeah, I'm not going to overanalyze Jello. He's done a solid job tonight. He was tough. You see, I'm going to tell y'all why a lot of people are over-critiquing Jello. Because they have so many high expectations and they get disappointed when he does the right things. Jello was hustling. Jello was the toughest guy out there besides Davion Mitchell. They don't want to see that. They want to see Jello look like Klay Thompson, but it takes a while to be a Klay Thompson. I'm just getting started. It takes a while to be a Klay Thompson. So when I'm saying this and I'm saying Jello, what he did well, I'm seeing comments not on just here, not on everybody, but in Twitter. Oh, it's just, you know, he needs to do this. And now I'm like, hey, we'll get to that point once he gets some seasoning in. He got to get that seasoning. You see, Kwame talks about the mama's cooking, but there's also got to be that marinated, man. That you got to put that season. And when that season comes in, sprinkle some of that season in, and you see Jello work on his weaknesses, then you'll see more of it. But I'm happy. I'm just glad Jello's playing. Aren't you happy to see him just playing, man? Getting active. Yeah, Cass, 10 points, 5 assists, that's good for him. It's not like he played 30 minutes. And teams are game planning you. Look at the defense. They ran him off every single three. I repeat, they ran Jello off every single three. So Jello had to get points the hard way. That's what I liked. That's what I like. Yes, Jello needs a counter. Yes, Jello probably needs a mid-range. But he's working on that. Again, I'm judging him as a rookie. I know I said that a million times, but I want to get that point across. We got 250-plus people in the chat. I want at least 150 likes so I could go in and keep speaking this real and speaking that truth. That raw truth that everyone deservedly needs. Jay Jonas said, yeah, word, let it marinate, man. Yeah, you got to sprinkle that season in there, man. This is the cookout, brothers and sisters. It's like you get that rub in, man. The rub ain't done. You got to put that seasoning. Got to let it marinate a bit. So this is what Summer League is for, to let marinate Jello's skill set. Jello is figuring out how his body works, how the NBA is ran, the defenses they play. A-Pain says Jello still shot 50%. Yeah, that's good. And there's a reason why I said that his day was solid. You couldn't ask for anything better. Man, I'm so excited, man. I didn't care where Jello played. I just wanted him to see him to play basketball, and I'm seeing it now. And people were mad about the P.J. Tucker defensive comparison, but if Jello could keep guarding like that, using your weight and IQ to slow teams down, you'll get to a team. P.J. Tucker is getting money right now. And I'm not saying Jello's going to be him offensively, but defensively, that's somebody you should model your game off for. P.J. Tucker's always with a team. He's always getting the bag. Now, Jello's shot is better. It's not even close. Jello probably got the quickest release I've seen in a while. That's not cap. That's truth. But, man, new media is so fun, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Shout out to LiAngelo Ball for playing hard. There was a lot of Hornet players giving up today, getting their butts kicked by the Kings. Jay Ramsey and Davion Mitchell took the soul out of the starting guards. And Bookknight, slow down, bro. Not slow down, because you slowing down enough. Speed your game up, Bookknight. Speed your game up. Chill out. Speed your game up. Simplistic moves, not over dribbling, and you're good. That's all he needs to do. Look at the assistant coaches. The assistant coaches pointed that out with Bookknight. I forgot his name. I think he's an assistant, but he's a head coach of the summer league. That guy. He pointed it out. And this is when Bookknight had 19 points the other night. But, man, this is glorious because we could all see what the team, the Hornets need, what they need to work out. And quite frankly, we see who's really not a fit with the Hornets. But let me say this before I roll. Kai Jones, man, when he figures out his talent and what he can do, he's going to be a problem. Kai Jones could do a lot of stuff on that court. Now, I don't want James Borrego to use him like Kevin Durant. You know how James Borrego is. He'll have power forwards dribbling like they Steve Nash. We don't want to see that crap. Bookknight. I don't care. The way he played, I might as well call him Bookknight. He didn't play like a Bookknight. Yeah, Jay Jonah, Bookknight will learn, man. Again, I'm not trying to be too hard on rookies. Like, look at Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley had a off game. I'm not going to just speak too soon and say, hey, it's over. He's a rookie. I got to see what they do in the NBA season. Somebody said bus night. Ashley Souls. Shout out to Ashley, man. She says, hell yeah, we don't want it. Hell no. Okay, we got 86 likes. How we got 86 likes and 270 people in? Hit the like button, show some love. New Media Nation United, man. Hey, I got a question, man. I probably won't get home till work till like 11 something. Will y'all be up on a super late stream tonight? Y'all let me know. Because I like this phone stream I'm doing. This is on my phone, though. Yeah, Jay Jonah, you're right. Kai got to get his hands up, man. Can't be Butterfingers. The Hornets been dealing with that enough. Shout out to Smokey Sinatra. He said, yes, I'm subscribing now. Thank you for the love. Thank you for supporting New Media Nation United. This is not a channel for old media. You have my word. Everyone that's listening, you have my word that in new media, we only deal with the underground. We only deal with the underground. We don't deal with corporate media folks. You know, they could do their thing, nothing against them, but I want this channel to be pure, good energy, good spirits. That's what I want this channel to be. Shout out to the Jelloholics. Y'all hit that like button, man. Game 3, man. I'm excited. Game 3. What's the adjustments? Pierre, that's right. The underground is the most grounded. It is the most grounded. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to keep it real. What happens is when you sell your soul for anything, you can never be yourself at all. The passion you have for things, the fire you bring, you can never have it when you sell your soul. Ashley says, I think so. I was mad. I fell asleep before the stream last night. Y'all keep it real over here. Oh, yeah, man. We try our best, man. We just want to be for the people. This is the people's channel. And I'm not saying we're always right on everything. We're human. But when we speak, we'll speak of knowledge and what we know. Because we love our people. We think our people are powerful. We could create great things in this world, man. Shout out to Uncle Vern. He said, God will. I will be up, DJ. Salute to you, man. Jay Jonah says, we're always going to be up for the real. Salute. I appreciate that, my brother. Hedge says, will this year rookies be considered a bust if they do worse than last year since they didn't have a preseason? That's a good question. It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell you. I just want to see how these rookies perform before I judge them. Remember how they were against last year? They really just said the rookie class of 2020 was weak. Mainly, I think because LaMelo Ball, since he was a top 3 pick, there's like, oh, since he's top 3, then this class is not good. And you see how bad it made him look. Pierre says, new media, Rev, DKM, coach, y'all the network. AB the Hero, y'all the network. Thanks for that, bro. Thank you, man. Inside Sports Angle says, bro, Jello is the best player in the Charlotte Summer League. Uh-oh. Shout out to Sports Inside Angle. Dane says Carlton is a good ball handler. And even though Carlton is not even the most talented, Carlton makes a simple play. I don't know if he's gonna make the team, but he does a better job making the simple play than the players who's supposed to be more talented than DJ Carlton. Ashley says people are tripping. Draft class of 2020 did their thing and didn't have a summer league. That's what's so impressive. That's why at the beginning, remember how they overreacted? A lot of rookies were sluggish. They didn't have a summer league. And they would tell us, see, I told you that draft class is not good. They was quieter than a mouse pissing on cotton when the 2020 rookies showed out and showed up. Yeah, Bookknight needs to chill out, man. He needs to chill out, not figuratively, because he likes to slow down the game, brother, but he speed that thing up. Quick, smart decisions. But tune in for Game 3, man. All love to the panel. Thank you for rocking with me on this break. New Media Nation United. Support the family. Shout out to Coach Joe, Rev, Hoop Jargon, DKM, plenty of others, man. J&J Video, Flight Sports TV, and many more. AB, y'all do y'all thing, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace out.